60 seconds got together, they decided to become a minute. 60 minutes got together, they decided to become an hour. 24 hours kept ticking away, and they all decided to call it a day. But darling, a day, there wasn't time to say how much I love you. 7 days got to shoot together, in a week. They grew and grew, and that 52 weeks started coming to a year. 60 seconds every minute, 60 minutes every hour, and every day and every day and every day and every week and every week and every 60 hours and every day and every day and every week and every week and every day. All I do is dream of you, my dear.
Sorry to keep you, Mr.
That's my name,
Oh, I see.
J. E-R-M.
I see. It's a most unusual name.
Well, even if people forget it, they still remember it, don't they? They say, hello, Mr.
And then they've got it.
Yes, well, we all have that.
Yes. Well, tell me, Mr. how long have you been out of work? How long have you been out of work?
How long is it since 1946?
About 25 years.
That's how long I've been out of work.
What was your job?
Organist?
Organist.
Yes. In a cinema. I was a cinema organist, you see.
When did you leave?
I had to leave on account of the electricity.
Electricity?
Yes. I was a gas organist. And every time I pulled all the stops out,
Yes.
you see, what happened was all the audience fell asleep.
All right. Well, there's not much call for cinema organists these
That's
days.
true.
Do you fancy going down a coal mine?
I wouldn't mind that.
All right.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. I must say you're very efficient here.
Yes, Tell me about yourself.
I was just like any other baby.
Yes? What next?
I was happy at school.
You enjoyed sport?
I love sport.
And then you left school.
Left school and went to the services.
What happened when you came out of the army?
I think you know the rest, officer.
Wish I could shimmy with my sister Kate. She wobbles like a jelly on a plate. My man Pat told me the other night, oh, the boys are treating Kate so right. Everyone in the neighborhood, they know that she does it and she does it good. You can't be late if you got a date to shimmy with my sister Kate. While you're down there, shimmy with my sister Kate. You talk to me, son, well, I asked you. I told you I like the way you do it. Yeah, making it hard for me. I was born under rock. You do more than that. Oh, you can't be late. You got a day. Shimmy with my sister Kate. While you're down there, shimmy with my sister Kate. Holly comes with. Wish I could shimmy with my sister Kate. She wobbles like a jelly on a plate. My man Pat told me the other night. Everyone in the neighborhood, they know that she does it and she does it good. You can't be late if you got a date to shimmy with my sister Kate. While you're down there,
come in, the house is empty.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Perfect for what we want.
Beautiful house.
And don't forget, we've only got the loan of this place. We've got to be out of here as quickly as possible.
Yeah. The point is,
Yeah.
do you honestly think it will impress Dame Flora Robson?
Impress her?
Yes.
Of course, that's the whole idea, isn't it?
Yes.
As soon as she sees me living in this luxurious house...
Luxurious what?
Luxurious...
I'm going a bit deaf.
Yes. Luxurious house, she'll agree to do my play. We'll have no problems. That's true. She'll think I must be a very successful writer.
Yep.
Nothing to it.
Beautiful place.
Oh, it is? What period do you think it is?
Early Tudor or late Wimpy. It's one of those two.
Now, the fellow who gave me the key says we've got to be out as quickly as possible.
I know.
So don't take too long. All right. No, be careful with that. We've got to
Oh,
pay for
all
all
right.
the breakages.
That's gorgeous. That's genuine antique. You know that.
Is it?
Tell you. Oh.
How do you know about antiques?
Well, I watch going for a song, don't I, with Anna Neagle.
Arthur Negus.
Is she? Does he know?
Now, listen, you said you were going to help me, didn't you?
I said I was going to help you out.
Right.
And help you I will.
What are you going to do?
I'll buckle for you.
Fine. Let's have a look at you.
What do you think?
Perfect. You'll be impressed. Now, walk to me like a butler. Marvellous. But away. She's bound to sign.
I know she's bound to be
No
impressed. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I
Don't
really am.
let that happen, will you?
Well, it's not my shirt front, you
It's
see.
not your shirt front.
It belongs to my fishmonger in Harpenden.
Oh, does it?
He wants it back. He's got a ladies' night on tonight.
I'll see that he gets it back. Don't let that happen. Now listen to what I've got to say now. When Dame Flora arrives, I want you to be courteous. Be very nice to her.
Hey,
Announcer.
have you seen his gardens?
What about the garden?
Beautiful.
Beautiful?
garden.
I'm not with you. What are you talking about?
Not like that.
What's going on?
Come and have a look at that.
What?
You see that big ornamental pool there?
Yes.
With that big statue of the naked fella stood next to it?
Yes.
And it... That's the gardener.
The garden.
That's not nice, sir. I don't like that, sir. That's not nice. That's disgusting, that is.
Disgusting.
You'll kill the goldfish.
No, me.
That's not nice.
Come away from that window. Now remember, when Dame Flora arrives, take a coat. Announcer. And above all, be courteous to her.
I understand.
Remember, she's a very gracious lady.
I know all that.
Yes.
Now, you don't want none of that full frontal nude rubbish or anything like
No,
that.
nothing like that. She's a very fine actress.
All right.
All we've got to do is to get her to agree and appear in my play.
Yes?
And then we leave this house as quickly as possible
I do understand it.
before the real owner gets back.
True.
Okay?
Right. Pardon? You said that without moving your lips. How can you do it?
It wasn't me. It's a car arrived at the front door. It's a big limousine. It's Dame Flora Robson.
I'll go let her in.
Go and let her in. Now be nice to her.
course.
Don't upset her.
Incidentally,
What?
welcome to Mr. Wise's residence. Will you walk this way, please, Mrs. Dane? I can't. You have to get in your hand. It's stuck, you see.
Yes,
The house is on the side of a hill. Hello! Good evening, gentlemen. Presenting the one and only right honourable Dame Flora Robson, who's only here for the quiet.
Dame Flora, I'm delighted to meet you.
Are you Mr. Wise?
Most of the time.
May I take your coat, please?
Did you get my message, Dame Flora?
Yes, I did when I arrived at the airport. It invited me to have drinks with you here in this house.
Yes.
Can I have your coat, please, sweetheart?
Not you. It's a very beautiful house, don't you think?
I'm rather surprised to find you in such beautiful surroundings.
Yes. Well, when one is a successful writer like what I am, one can afford to live in a luxurious pad like this.
Now, do I get your coat or not?
You like the house? You do really like it?
I do. I like it very much indeed.
Very kind
When
of you.
I received your note,
Yes. You don't put...
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I didn't realize you were waiting to take my coat.
The heating is full on, you know.
I must apologize, Dame Flora. This is Eric, my butler, the old family retriever.
Family retriever?
Yes,
It's the ears, you know.
yes,
You can whistle for me 5 miles away, I'll come running.
yes.
I might have dropped something on the way, but I shall come running.
Well, Dame Flora, it's lovely to see you. Won't you please be sat down?
Oh, thank you very much.
As you know, Dame Flora, I've written the most brilliant play, and I've written it specially for you, and I've called it...
You've got my coat on, Mr. Wise.
You've got my coat on, Mr... No, that's not... No, Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Dame Flora. Take this coat off, you fool! Somehow with you. Really. I must apologize, Dame
You
Flora.
have one like this, haven't you?
I'm terribly sorry, Dame Flora. Things are slightly adjacent today.
Slightly adjacent.
I'm glad you've noticed.
I still don't like that. That's the habit, sir.
Shut up!
Can't you show a bit of respect? We've got Dave Flora here.
What's going on?
Oh, it's nothing going on out
Come and have a
there.
look at this, love. I'll show you.
No, he doesn't want to see it! You get this into your thick skull. You are the butler, aren't you? Well, let's see you butler. When I get
What
over...
shall I do?
What shall you do? When I get over to Dame Flora, ask us to have a drink. Isn't that normal? Right. Okay. Terribly sorry, Dame Flora.
Anybody fancy a job?
I wonder, Mr. Wise, could you give me a little more detail about your play? I don't wish to hurry you, but I do have a car waiting
Well,
outside.
of course. Well, my play...
Cigar, sir?
Oh, yes. I always smoke a cigar about this time. I smoke about 20 a day. Thank you very much.
One of your perks?
One of my perks, of course. About my play, Dame Flora, yes, it's an historical play. It takes place in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Could I have the keys to the wine cabinet?
The keys... Yes, certainly. It's in my pocket here.
Sure.
Thank you very much, Dame Flora. I'm sorry about that. As I was saying, Dame Flora, I'm one of your most ardent admirers. I think... I'm one of your most ardent admirers. And I must say, I've been the... I'm sorry, Dame Flora. I slipped off the end of the settee.
Well, have you hurt yourself?
No, only when I laugh.
Have you lived here very long, Mr. Wise?
Yeah, ever since I've been a successful writer. All my life. If I could just tell you something about my play. My play is about Queen Elizabeth I, the life story of Queen Elizabeth I.
Oh, now that's very interesting. I've always thought that the reign of Queen Elizabeth I gave us one of the most colourful periods in our history.
Absolutely right.
Would you care for a drink, sir?
Ladies first.
Yes, I know. Would you care for a drink, sir?
Go on, pour me one. Could you get bigger glasses? As I was saying, Dame Flora, I do agree
Say when,
it was
sir.
one of the most colourful periods. As a matter of fact, I really was interested
Say
in
when,
the
sir.
whole period of time, and I've written the story
You say when,
about
sir.
Queen Elizabeth. I've approached it from an oblique angle.
There's a man coming to give you some money.
When?
Are you, my lord? A little snort?
God.
A little drop of the falling down water.
Oh, just a little, please. That's plenty.
That's all you're going to get. After all, it is the 83.
83.
83 bottles for 15 and 9. Now
And Dame Flora, here's to a happy association. Bottoms up.
another drop, sir.
Yeah, just a little touch.
I know, later. Another drop now.
That's enough for me.
And you, your reverence. Some more.
No, I don't think so.
Terribly sorry, Dame.
Tell me sorry about that. Don't waste it. Whatever you do.
You stupid fool!
I wouldn't stand for that if I were
No,
you.
you!
Sorry, did any go on your dress?
No, it didn't touch my dress. It just went over my hand and melted the strap of my wristwatch.
That's a good idea. It's a smasher, that.
It is good. Mind you, it is good stuff.
Oh, yes.
I mean, half a glass of this and you can break the sound barrier.
Mr. Wise, I hope you won't think I'm discourteous, but I do have a car
Waiting outside, of course, and I will get to the point immediately, Dame Flora. I would like you to star as Queen Elizabeth I in my play of the same name, called Good Queen Bess.
It's really very kind of you, Mr. Wise, but I don't know.
Could I put a word in here, my lord? Thank you very much. You see, little Ernie Wise here, of whom it has been said.
It has?
Or many times. Little Ernie Wise here has written a historical play which takes place in the past.
Yes.
Hey, listen to me.
Yes?
Oh, good. But I like people to listen to me when I'm talking, you see. Now, this historical play is called King Arthur and the Fish Fingers. And in it, one of the finest actors ever to grace the British stage performed in it, didn't he?
Yes, yes.
What was his name?
Peter Cushing.
Peter Cushing.
A very fine actor.
Fine actor.
Peter Cushing, he was in it.
He was that night, wasn't he? Up to here.
Absolutely.
And as a result of appearing in one of Ern's plays, you won't believe this, but he now has his own firewood round.
That's perfectly true, Dame Flora.
Now, can you answer me truthfully, or tell me any other famous actor who has their own firewood round?
Not very many, I'm afraid, no.
Just through appearing in one of my plays.
Yes, now I'm sure Peter won't mind me telling you, but at the moment, that young man is knocking up between 14 to 16 pounds a week.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's not peanuts.
There you are.
No expenses, no overheads.
No. Small cart and a big chopper, that's all he's got. Across the cart he's got emblazoned the Sherlock Holmes Firewood Company. Fully made up.
Yeah. And I did that for him.
I'm sure you did.
Yes.
He could do it for you as well, but you've got to play your cards right. You've got to bend a little here and there. Cheers.
I honestly don't think I could do it, Mr. Wise.
Dear.
Look. Poor little man's face.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, you've set his career back 25 years now.
Oh.
Look, I've read this play. It's the finest work since Peter Osgood wrote Look Back in Anger.
John Osborne.
He plays for Luton. Anybody does.
Terribly disappointed that you're not appearing in my play, Dame.
I'm sorry,
Had you agreed to appear in my play, I would have felt that I had reached my pinnacle.
And he's not doing that a lot lately. I think it's the frosty weather, isn't it? It is the frosty weather.
Still, it doesn't
However.
matter. Doesn't matter.
Oh, it does matter, Mr. Wise. It matters a lot to me, and I won't have you upset like this. All right. I'll be delighted to be in your play.
You will?
I'd be honoured to say your words, Mr. Wise.
Oh, that's-
I must go. My car is still up.
Oh, Dame Flo, I'm really chuffed, I am. I'm looking forward to appearing in my play. We'll be in touch.
I look forward to that.
Wonderful.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Dame Flo.
Oh, be careful. It's still raining like hell out there. Don't forget your umbrella. Don't put it up. You could be unlucky.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
You did it for me.
I told you, didn't I?
You did it for me. I've never been more happy, honestly.
Well, there you are.
Now, let's get out of this house before the real owner gets back.
Good thought.
Where do you want your luggage, please, Mum?
Just put it down there, would you please?
Thank you.
Oh, it's so nice to be home again.
It's in Flora's house.
Oh, please, boys, don't go. Stay and have my drink, some of my drink. It's the 83.
83.
83 bottles for 15 and 9.
Let's go! This is just a little samba built up on a single note.
Other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still that note. Now this new one is a consequence of the one we've just been through, as I'm bound to be the unavoidable consequence with you. Quanta gente existe por aí que fala tanto e não diz nada, ou quase nada. Hoje à noite me sei de toda escala e afinal não sobrou nada, não tenho nada. E botei pra me anotar, como eu boto pra você. Vou contar com minha nota, como eu gosto de você. E que quer todas essas notas, Ré, Mi, Fá, Sol, Lá, Si, Dó. Fica sempre sem nenhuma, fica em uma nota assim. They like to chat about the dresses they will wear tonight. They shoot a fad about the dresses and the neighbors fight. Inconsequential things that men don't really care to know become essential things that women find so apropos. But that's the thing, they're all the same. It's just a game, they call it girl talk, girl talk, girl talk, girl talk. Right after girl talk, talk to me. Pretty girl, talk to me. Please talk to me. A little bit of flute now. A little bit of flute now.
Come on, I'm waiting for you.
No, I just feel a bit strange, that was all.
Well, go on. What are you waiting for? What's the matter with you?
Nothing, I just feel slightly off a bit, that's all. I'll be all right.
Well, go on, it's you. Do you want to pack it in?
No, I'll be all right in a minute. No, I'll be all right.
Well, go on, I'm waiting for you.
Yes.
Very clever.
Lovely doll, isn't it?
May I have a toffee apple?
How much are they?
£5.10.
Mad about the boy. I know it's stupid to be mad about a boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. On the silver screen, he melts my foolish heart in every single scene. Although I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool girl, I really shouldn't care. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in a flurry of half-assed affair. Will it ever cloy this odd diversity of misery and joy? I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the boy. Mad about the boy. It's pretty funny, but I'm mad about the boy. He has a gay appeal that makes me feel there's maybe something sad about the boy. Walking down the street, his eyes look out at me from people that I meet. I can't believe it's true, but when I'm blue in some strange way, I'm glad about the boy. I'm hardly sentimental, love isn't so sublime. I have to pay my rental and I can't afford to waste much time. If I could employ a little magic that would finally destroy this dream that pains me and enchains me, but I can't because I'm mad about the boy, mad about the boy, mad about the
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to my dramatic masterpiece, Queen Elizabeth I of England. Unfortunately, I'm not in it. Well, I've only got a small part.
There's no answer to that.
No. Great pleasure. I'd like to introduce you to our star guest now. In person, Dame Flora Robson.
She's chickened out.
I mean, chicken.
She's chickened out.
She agreed to do the play.
Telling you, she's gone.
No.
Where she live?
Where she live?
Yeah.
Down at Brighton.
She's going right through Croydon at this minute.
I can't understand. I gave her strict instructions. I said, Dame Flora, Studio 6. Don't forget, see me in Studio 6.
Where?
Studio 6. That's where... Studio 6?
Right. Well, I'll be off now. I'll put the sausages on. It could be an early dinner tonight.
Where did you tell Dame Flora to come to?
Studio 3.
Do you realise what she's doing now?
Sports night with Coleman.
That's terrible.
No, it's a fair little show.
No, I...
He sings now on the actual
Sorry,
replay.
Adelaide. I went to Studio 3. You know, a very charming young man kept asking me if I'd be fit for Saturday.
And will you?
Well,
Be fit for Saturday. I mean, she could be substitute, you know.
No, look, will you go and get changed?
Hey?
Go and get changed for the part.
Well, you can't score past that, let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Excuse me, just a moment.
Just go and get...
That's all that. Just watch it, that's all. You're not dealing with the mug here, you know. And don't forget, if the play starts to dip in the middle, go straight into the song.
Song?
Yes, Old Man River. I saw you sing it in a film. Stood on a bale of cotton, you were. The rain pouring down.
No. Please, that's it.
Moment. I remember it very well.
She doesn't like reminding of that.
Oh.
Will you go and get changed?
I'll go get changed for the part, then.
Yeah, that's right.
And I suggest you do the same. Have you got a key?
I'm terribly sorry, Dame Flora. Oh,
Forgot your award.
I'm terribly sorry about that, Dame Flora.
Mr. Morecambe won't be in this very much, will he?
No. Not very much. Only got a little part.
Good.
Don't worry about that, Dame Flora.
Good.
You should just go and get changed for the part. Oh, yes. Yes, that's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's with great pleasure I would like to introduce to you now Dame Flora and me, and Dan Hamilton and Alan Curtis in Queen Elizabeth I of England, Part 1. Thank you.
Her Most Gracious Majesty, Queen Elizabeth I.
Arise, Lady Frobisher. We have important business to attend to. I wish to see my minister.
I beg your pardon, Your Highness. I really do. I never got this tonight.
Your Majesty.
Yes?
Sir Walter Raleigh seeks an audience.
Yes, you can have this lot. They haven't been too good up to now. I take my leave, my liege.
Sir Walter Raleigh.
Sir Walter, my most loyal and trusted friend.
Your Majesty is most kind.
Please, you don't have to kneel.
I'm not kneeling, Your Majesty. You're mistaken.
Sir Walter, I need your counsel. Much is happening abroad that I do not like.
Your Majesty, there is an ominous wind blowing from the continent. That's enough ominous wind!
The powers of Spain and France hover over my kingdom like two hungry vultures eager for the kill, and I cannot rest until these foreign predators have been put firmly in their place.
That such brave words should come from so fair a queen.
But in times of stress, I am still a mere woman who needs the comfort and help that only a man can give.
Cheeky.
Your Majesty is too kind.
Please arise, Sir Walter.
I am risen, Your Majesty. I'm standing on my feet.
Your Majesty, Mr. William Shakespeare of Stratford.
Evening all. Avon calling.
Your Majesty! He is but a common point peddler.
Mr. Shakespeare, it is indeed good to see you.
Thank you.
Where's your beard?
Swallowed it. But don't worry. Your Majesty grows more beautiful every day.
Get off my cloak! Your Majesty, I must protest. The pen is his weapon. He doesn't even know how to fire a crossbow.
May I defend myself against those remarks, Your Majesty?
By all means.
Hold me trombone. We've worked together before.
Yes.
Ivy Benson's all-girls band. All of a sudden, one on the end.
Yeah. Woodchopper's ball. Do you
Yeah.
remember? Yes.
Yeah, Ginger, we used to call her. Hey, ready? Fire!
Mr. Shakespeare has scored 86 on the conventional. With a bonus of 40 for hitting her right in the first place.
Your Majesty, we are on the verge of a catastrophic war. This is no place for a third-class writer of rubbish.
And it's quite good up to now.
My play, your poetry.
My dear Sir Walter, I must insist that you control yourself.
May I defend myself once again by reading you a poem, Your Majesty?
Of course. Have you got the scrolls?
I didn't think you'd notice. May I, Your Majesty, take the weight off my sonnets?
Your Majesty, this is no time for poetry.
Sir Walter, there is always time for the written word.
That's true, love.
Please, Mr. Shakespeare.
I'm very sorry, Your Majesty.
It's too late now, Don't worry about it.
Get off me cloak!
Just hold the end there, love, will you? I've written this for you.
Ah,
When I consider everything that grows,
how beautiful.
a tree, a flower, the corns on your toes.
Corns on your toes! How dare you say such things in front of high-up people?
At least I paid to get in.
What do you mean, take to get in?
Just because you're Raleigh and invented the bike, you think you know everything.
Please, arise, Sir Walter.
I'm a midget or something?
Me all the time. Why not? Your face looks like a slash cinema seat.
It would appear that I was misguided in thinking that you would be of help to me in these difficult times.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
Really, I'm very sorry, Your Majesty.
Arise, Sir Walter.
I am, Richard. What's going on and on about that for?
Midget.
Let us try and deal with the more immediate problem of Spain, and in particular, the evil Philip.
Yes. Your Majesty, I have a little poser.
Well, can't find nature, huh?
Now that's enough. Shut up.
Your Majesty, I have a proclamation.
Try putting your head between your knees. It never fails.
A most urgent message delivered this day by hand.
Most urgent message. Ha
That's a funny message. Aha, that's all it says, aha.
I knew something like this would happen.
What does this letter contain that makes you look so distraught?
It is from Philip of Spain.
Can I have the stamp?
He is indeed a strange man.
He hasn't put one on, the cheapskate. I know he's
Would you please read
Fill
what
the
it
shill.
says?
This letter contains a proposal of marriage.
Proposal of marriage? Never! There will never be a marriage between you and the King of Spain!
We can't have that Spaniard riding around the courtyard with his onions dangling over his handlebars. It's not right, Your Majesty.
It will never take place. There will be no marriage while I've got the strength to draw my sword.
Quick chorus, Old Man River, get off as quick as you can. Old Man River, that old man.
The people of England will never take this marriage. They will say it is impossible.
The King of Spain, he is without.
And it is impossible, we're saying Look out.
Your Majesty,
Looks like a glass of stout.
I am indeed proud and honored.
Silence, Elizabeth! I have no time for this stupid English politeness. I simply demand an answer to my proposal of marriage. Otherwise, I will order my armada to open fire upon you. Now, what? What do you say to that?
Give Lionel Blair that suit back. I'm coming quick like you said you would.
Pick you! What? This means one thing, and one thing only. War!
He's a fine after that girl.
Oh, well.
Fine after she is.
What are you going to do about King Philip of Spain?
Oh, King Philip of Spain, let the Spanish fleet take to the sea, I don't care.
But you need men.
Men.
Have you got the chaps?
Yes, it's the knicker on this inside. You ought to.
It's only glorious revenge, we call it.
Yes, why not? Why not?
I have decided that if it will prevent war, this marriage, much as I dislike it, will take place.
Your Majesty, I am deeply moved. That your love of this land and its people should make you make such a sacrifice.
And that goes double for me, Your Majesty.
Yes.
I find such devotion most touching.
What'd you say? I can't hear it down here.
Hey, arise, gentlemen, arise.
Arise? Somebody's going to get
Not
a
a
rise.
rise. Your Majesty, not a rise.
When one can count on such loyalty, one can... Sir Walter, I thought I told you to rise.
She never stops, does she?
No, why not?
Something personal. Really,
You're two
When
fellas in
one
the skin.
can count on such loyalty, no sacrifice is too great.
The Spaniards are attacking us. We are under fire from the Armada.
Excuse me, it's a ship's biscuit.
Gentlemen, you know what you have to do.
Yes.
Very kind. Thank you very much indeed.
Your Majesty, they are attacking from the north.
No, that's not possible.
Yes, they are. Coming down the M1. The big red bus with Benfica written all over it.
They must be repulsed.
You go, Ernie. You're more repulsive than anybody else.
Right. I can't get me sword. Never mind.
Oh, Your Majesty, I'm afraid.
This is no place for a young girl.
That's true. I'm off.
The King of Spain!
Well, Elizabeth, what is your answer? Do you agree to my proposal of marriage, or do you wish for further bloodshed?
You can have your marriage. You are indeed a strange man.
Excellent. Believe you me, you won't regret it. Darling!
Majesty, please.
I told you he was a strange man.
2, 3, 4. Oh, that river.
Anywhere I will find you, don't care where. Look behind you, I'll be there, following you around. Rain or shine, you won't shake me, I don't mind. Where you take me, spend my time, following you around. Oh, listen, don't you know, hiding from me does no good. Wherever you may go, I'll be in the neighborhood. If you fly, I will follow. I don't care about tomorrow, long as I'm following you around. If you run, I'll run faster. Gonna stick like a piece of plaster. Get my kicks, following you around. Get my kicks, following you around. Get my kicks, following you around.
Hey!
Hey!
all of you for watching me and my little show here tonight. If you've enjoyed it, then it's all been worthwhile. So until we meet again, good night, and I love you all.